What's up, everybody? This is Adrian with the Rare Garage Auto. Today I'm here with this 1999 Nissan Silvia S15 Spec R. I'm going to do a quick walk around this thing and show you everything this has and try to point out any imperfections along the way, which this one pretty much doesn't have much of any. Super nice Spec R with a lot of tasteful mods on it that you don't really see. You can definitely tell the previous owner took care of this car in Japan, and he did things the right way and really cared about meticulous little things. So we'll start with the body. Start taking a walk around. It's very clean. There's no real door dings or dents at all to be noted. Super clean. Has aftermarket intercooler there. Does have hood latch pins on there installed too. Super clean. Has the rain visors to add to the look. Very tasteful with the kit. Very clean body. See, aftermarket exhaust. All the parts are going to be listed on the website because there's a lot, so I won't remember all the names when we're going around this thing, but you can definitely see the whole parts list in the listing of this car. As you can see, no door dings or dents. Back to the front. It does have the mounted aftermarket plate location there, and a tow hook strap. And super clean. Okay, onto the interior. This thing is super clean. Brand new looking Nardi steering wheel. It has a bunch of mods. Dash is super clean. We'll go over the mods one by one in a second. I just want to show you the overall cleanliness. Recaro seat, no rips or tears. It has the nice guards on the corners because that's usually where they get ripped up, getting in and out of the seats. And so they have that. Even the door guards, super clean. So we have the Nardi steering wheel again, no rips or tears, looks super new. We have here a TN electronic suspension controller. It's dampening. Once I start the car, I'll show you how that looks when the monitor starts. The Defi gauge controller there. This is a Defi gauge that they swapped out in this pod. It's in the OEM casing. It does have an aftermarket Kenwood deck. It is Bluetooth capable, so you don't have to worry about that. It does have a turbo timer. I don't know if that one works or not. I might just be powered off. I didn't ever try to power it on. The Yoshio factory water temp there. And then we have the electronic valve controller here. And we will turn this on and show you the mileage. I believe it's around 130, 135. And then we have a nice, this gauge here, I like how they put it into the pods here. It looks really nice. It's really tasteful. And yeah, this is Spec R, so it comes with the 6-speed transmission. As you see, the reverse is all the way to the right there. The passenger seat, super clean, no rips or tears. Looks like it was hardly ever used, so super clean. Okay, onto the back seats here. Super clean, untouched also. Looks like it was never set in. Headliner, also super clean. I like this headliner, it's all black. So it just gives that really clean look for the interior. And you know, this is what you see most, so you really want it to be nice and clean. So, yeah. All right, onto the engine bay. This is the SR20 DT. If you guys know anything about this engine, this is a super popular Nissan engine for good reason. It's used all throughout the car mod world, drift world. There's a lot you can do to it. There's a ton of parts, and it is just fun and torquey. There is a lot of light, tasteful mods on this thing. It does have an aftermarket intercooler, Blitz, upgraded metal radiator with a SARD cap. Not sure if the radiator is SARD, but you know, at least the cap is. Has an HKS intake, the cool, nice Japanese version with the cone. Upgraded exhaust manifold. I'm not sure what the name of this is or if we have it in the description. And some people don't see these. They're used a lot in Japan, which is pretty cool. They're engine dampeners, so when the engine starts or when it's under high throttle, it keeps the engine more stabilized. So that is pretty cool. It has an aftermarket Duran Racing strut tower bar. It has electronic dampening TN suspension, which feel great, and you can always change that in car electronically. They put an aftermarket sticker in English so you can see what everything is in the fuse box. You know, there's a lot of replaced hoses, very upgraded. They went through in all the heat areas and all the important wires. They did wrap heat tape on it, as you can see. They even went down to as far as putting tape on the areas of these things that normally crack because of the brittleness. So they really really detailed on protecting even the little things that around. Put a little heat shield there for same reason. Obviously the turbo will give off a lot of heat and cause some issues there. Usually it warps starts warping and really degrading things around it, like the paint and everything, but this thing's in excellent shape. Again, strut tower bars, no rust, super clean, one of the cleanest. Yep. Just really good shape. Obviously it has the aftermarket pins for the hood latch. Just really good shape, and I'm sure there's other things that I might be forgetting on this, but oh yeah, there is the aftermarket oil relocation kit, which is super nice. You don't have to go all the way under the car. Right there, you replace the oil filter in engine oil, which we have done a fresh oil change and replaced with a factory Nissan filter, like we do all of our cars. Some sort of aftermarket brake booster adjusting kit there, and for now that's mainly what I can see. I do see some aftermarket hoses on the radiator. Very clean. Again, one of the cleanest. You know that this car is really gonna take you there. So all right, we're gonna move on to starting this car up. Okay, this is gonna be starting it up from a cold start so you can see how it runs. It does have an upgraded fuel pump also, so you will hear that prime. Okay, it's out of here. And this is how it runs from cold start. Runs really good. I don't know if there's any, I don't believe there's any tuner mods on it, but oh yeah, so it actually has the Japanese ETC card still in here. That's what you actually heard, if you were wondering. It's for the electronic toll system in Japan, but it just makes cool noises in your car. So it just speaks Japanese asking for the card. And here is this gauge here, the oil temp gauge. Looks really nice. Here, the radio again is Bluetooth capable. Turn on the headlights here. It has amber gauges, which is nice. This one's set to amber gauge. Here is the TN adjustable suspension, which you can control there. And here is your valve controller, your boost controller. Water temp. Yeah, this thing is amazing. It runs really, really, really well. It's super fun car. Yeah, and I'll let you hear how it sounds from under the engine bay. All right, so this is how it sounds when it is running under the hood. Sounds amazing. The exhaust on this sounds really good too. It's a nice deep exhaust. Really good shape. Gas. And as you can see, the engine dampener here, it actually holds, usually when you give it a little gas in a regular car, you'll see the engine shake a little bit if you watch the engine. There's almost no shake, so that's really cool there. So, yep. We'll go back inside and I'll give it some gas in there and show you some things. All right, we're back in the car. I also forgot to mention, I don't even know if we listed in the listing that this actually has a quick release. It's a FET Sports quick release. It's very interesting. It moves a little differently than the normal quick release. It like kind of spins on, which is fairly interesting. Okay, so right now we are at idle. We are warmed up, so I'm gonna give it a little gas. I'll hold it at 2 grand so you can see that there's no loss or stumble in power. Get a little bit more, as you can see, and I'll go to 3. See, it's nice and smooth. Go up to 4. And back down. I'll give it some gas flutter. And back down. And yeah, it's in really good shape. So this is a fun one.